there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. On the Rams sideline to get a look at their head coach. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And here we go from Cleveland. He fields it from the 8. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gray hair is the intended target there. And that takes them to 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Hampton gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And 4th and 4 coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, this is what happens. You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Well, here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate, but the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter. And trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
43-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Pass play coming here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull ahead 6-3 in the first. David Njoku, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly, and he missed it. So a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game.
Jason Sanders set to kick
Wasn't
off.
accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Herbert. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
On third down, Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Browns and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Rolling from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Toss play here. Judkins. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Back to throw. Coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Julian Love. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming, and they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness, and I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Back to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Play action now for Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down.
1st and 10. Herbert. He throws a bullet to this. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
At the 4-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Hampton will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Herbert now, blitz coming. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so he'll stay with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Browns ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw right side. Caught by Njoku. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To throw here on first down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And that second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's Hampton on second. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert going to tuck and run. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
41-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, it's Hampton. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Man in motion here. From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. He brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Now Herbert again. And he will have a Los Angeles touchdown.
Extra point.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Round 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
To number 81. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Second and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down.
They are throwing it again. This one to Williams out left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Jamison
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone now. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Chargers think they have it, and they do!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Pass play on 1st and 10. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking to throw here. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A gain of 4.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing from the gun here. Taking this one off to Judkins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit stays at 7. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
Our swing around the NFL starts now in Jacksonville.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. He's got room to roam. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
That ties the game, 14-all. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's got Hampton underneath. Oh, and they pick it up, Tuck. Push for that marker. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the 1st down, too.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun give to Hampton. They crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down. And bring the tight end left. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Henry on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 13.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
So that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Len McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete out to the right. He's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Now an inside give to Hampton. A nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert. That's taken in by Henry. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Chargers.
Play action now for Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Herbert now off the play fake. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. He's got a man left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Judkins on the drop down. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Chargers 27, Browns 21.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Herbert from the gun. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 7.
From the pistol, it's Herbert.
first down.
He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Complete here to Hampton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catch is made, that's Trey Harris. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Run now with Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Chargers up by 6. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run it here with Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Here he is to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Complete at the 2. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Browns 21.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to tuck it and run. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Back to throw now. Looking slant route, complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
That's good.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Yet another grab for Williams. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within one score in the fourth. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but zero effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So no time remaining, Brock, but the touchdown and now potentially this two-point conversion can at least make it look a little closer.
For the two-point conversion.
One final shot here. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
35. Browns 29.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Film rooms are the forum where strategy